Getting the lock cylinder or key barrel out of the steering column on a Holden HZ is not obvious, and it's probably the same for HQ through to WB models too. I found only 3 tiny little clues on the internet for how to do it, but pieced them together and got it done. So I thought I'd share it with you in case you need to change your lock cylinder at some point too. Now, I'm not doing this because I want to change the lock cylinder. My HZ 1-tonner has its keys, the keys work, and so does the lock cylinder, but I want to restore the entire steering column. That will be another full video in itself, but this one is just to quickly share how to remove that lock cylinder because, as you can see by me fussing around and getting nowhere, it is not obvious. Now, the place to release the lock cylinder is hidden. You have to scratch through a fine layer of cast alloy that's inside the lock cylinder housing, where I've highlighted here in the photo. This means, though, that my 1-tonner Trixie has her original lock cylinder. Now, I just used a blade screwdriver to scratch through the thin layer of alloy, and we do that because we're trying to get access to a little spring latch that holds the cylinder inside the housing. Now, I can't be certain exactly what position to have the lock, but I did have the key in the lock and I had it turned to the on position. Now, if you can verify if this is necessary or not, then please comment below so others can learn from all of us. Now, with that same screwdriver, I pushed into this, newly revealed slot to push the spring latch in, and at the same time I was wiggling the lock cylinder until it seemed to almost come free. Then just use that screwdriver again to gently lever the lock cylinder out of the housing. Now, this gives you a better view of the spring latch and how it works, and I hope that helps at least one of you watching and saves you some time in figuring out how to get that lock cylinder out quickly and easily. And more on the restoration of Trixie's steering column in an upcoming video. See you then.